Hi, my name is Amy. Thank you very much for watching, and let's make some bad financial decisions together. This is for entertainment purposes only, so if you're entertained, please like and subscribe. I would really appreciate that. So, I wanted to make a comparison between Chippy and GPTY and ULTY because it just came out a few weeks ago on April 3rd, and I wasn't sure at the time what the exact difference would be between GPTY and Chippy because there's a lot of overlap between AI and semiconductors, so I just wasn't sure if there was going to be enough of a difference to make it worth investing in one over the other. But it looks like to me that there's really not that much overlap considering everything, less than 50%. And so, like AMD and Broadcom and Intel, Marvel, Qualcomm, and Taiwan Semiconductors are overlapped. And then all three of these have NVIDIA. But other than that, I think for me, and I'm going to read out the Chippy. Actually, these are all YieldMax ETFs. They are weekly paying, and they all have multiple companies within them. And for the longest time, I was really excited about ULTY because it seemed like the kind of, it's not an index, but they always say like basket of stocks is better than just the single stock risk. And it was very high implied volatility, high premiums, but the thing that turned basically everybody off of ULTY is that they're kind of unhinged and they're not very careful with the NAV, so you have to turn to the total real returns or like your total returns to figure out if you're doing better or not. And I would rather just have something that has price appreciation along with a high dividend. That way I don't have to justify anything. So Chippy has the ACM research, advanced micro devices, analog devices, applied materials, ASML Holdings, Broadcom, Intel, KLA, Lam Research, Lattice, Marvel, Microchip Technology, Micron, Monolithic, Power Systems, NVIDIA, NXP, On Semiconductor Corp, Qualcomm, Taiwan Semiconductors, and Texas Instruments. See, out of everything that's not overlapped, the only things I'm really know about and really have a strong feeling about wanting to be in is the Micron Technologies and like maybe Texas Instruments. But just because I don't have the background or the name like recognition with these companies doesn't mean that they're bad companies to be in. It's just that they're not hyped, and that's why you go into an ETF that's a basket of these things because they've done their research. At least we're assuming they've done their research, and these could be good companies. I just wouldn't know about it. On the other hand, for GPT, the things that are not overlapped between ULTY and GPT, which I know that at some point all of these were in ULTY at some point, but like Google, I definitely want to be in. Apple is something also I want to be in. C3 AI, if I had enough money, I would be in that, just doing my own options. Then IBM is a good one. And then Meta and Microsoft, Oracle, Salesforce, ServiceNow. And then so the only one I'm not that excited about would be Snowflake. And if you have 21 companies and the only thing that I'm like, you don't need that is Snowflake, then we're doing pretty good. And honestly, it's just that Snowflake has had a bad time of it, so they're probably like, when it first came out, I was like, yeah, that seemed like a good company. So it might be one of those that we invest in now and then later it does well, which is, fine, which is good for when you're investing. So for me, even if the total return is not as good, I would be the most excited out of these three to be in GPT. So I did look at total real returns, and this one doesn't have CHPY because it only came out on April 3rd, and there's not a lot of back testing that you can do. And I also wish that total real returns would let you sort this by the most to the least. But Biggie has actually been doing the best in this time period. And I'm going to have to do a separate video of Biggie because I just haven't been paying attention to that, or Soxy. And when you're only giving a 12% return, I have to compare you to more conservative things, because YieldMax is more about, the maximum yield, getting high distributions every month, whether your stock price retains its price or not. It helps you get your lifestyle with less amount of capital. And then at least this is my perspective of this, is once you have the income, then go into safer funds. But it's, kind of like you have to invest in the safer funds at the same time, because you don't want your shares and your capital to depreciate too much. It's a balancing act. But yeah, Misty's been doing good. XDTE's been doing great. YieldMax is one of those that it would be surprising that YieldMax is doing better than YMAG, but YieldMax has crypto in it, so yes, it has been doing better than YMAG. Then you have GPT, Soxy, Feet, 5e, and then at the bottom of the list is, actually it's only at the bottom of the list because I'm bad at sorting things. So in this time period, ULTY is doing better than Feet. So it's still at the bottom, not as good as Soxy, but it's doing better than some of the other funds. So we got that going for us, which is nice. But this is from January 23rd. And if we just go, this is a 7-day period from the 1st until the 8th. And during this time, everything was going down. And then from the 7th to the 8th, this was a very large down. And if we do this, Soxy is doing better than Misty, and 5e is doing better than Soxy. And then GPT is doing better than CHPY. Feet is doing better than GPT. Biggie is doing better than GPT. YMAG is doing better than YMAX. ULTY is doing pretty well in this. It's doing better than 5e and 9,400. Better than Misty. Better than 5e. And then we have XDTE, which is still doing pretty well. And, it's better than GPT, better than Soxy, better than Misty. In total returns, for this 1 week period, that everything was bad. Everything went down. But it is important to know how these things act in certain environments, because last year, first of all these funds are around 2 years old or less than 2 years old. So they haven't been in every kind of environment. When we're in a bull market and everything's going up and up and up, these were doing great. But now that it is more of a volatile and down, how is it doing? So this is actually from, it's pretty much the same time period, but just a few extra days. But given that we had, after the worst day, one of the best days that the Nasdaq's ever had, Misty now is doing well because it went from really down bad to not getting capped. CHPY and GPT are doing around the same, given the time period and the market conditions. So I'm going on the conclusion that basically for LFGY, CHPY, and GPT, the answer is kind of just yes. Like, let's not take too much time trying to decipher which one is the best, because they're all doing pretty well. And so this might affect how I invest after I have finished buffering up my XDTE and my 5e position, because I really do think that 5e over time will have more appreciation than feet, and it won't even be close. But we just have to get me invested in it enough and enough time to prove whether I'm correct or not. But we finally have, since January, because we have had a generally down market, the total return, if you had invested on January 31st to now, $10,000 on January 31st, you would have more of a total return than if you were with MSTR, because it is a generally down environment. So yeah, it sucks because the value of everything is going down, but it does have the positive of, well, you've given me money through the distributions, I can reinvest, and that lowers my cost, and it actually helps my total returns. So what do you think? Do you have any strong feelings of GPT versus Chatty? I keep calling it Chatty. CHPY. And do you want to just invest in all the weeklies? And which one's your favorite? So for Financial Philharmonics, we have So Much on So Little. It's kind of like a pop ballad type song, and it's cute. YieldMax, I don't think I have I don't have Chatty yet, but I will get it in here, and that way we can have it in the comparison. And yeah, I was asked about lambs and lamb updates, so that's going to start here. So if you're not interested in my lambs, now it is the time to go, but otherwise I will see you all later. Bye.
How did I spend so much on so little? I swiped the card like it meant nothing. Little joys, tiny highs just kept coming. Boxes by the door, receipts in the bin. Didn't think twice, just let it all in. Now I'm looking back, scrolling on my bank app. All I see is red and a flash of guilt. That weekend trip, that stupid rug, could have been YieldMax, could have built up wealth. How did I spend so much on so little? Thought I was treating myself just a little. Now I'm sitting here broken, brittle, while dividends could have made it simple. I could have had checks coming in every week, but I chose lattes and things I don't need. Wish I'd known back then what I know today, 'cause girl, you can't compound your takeaway. I was chasing trends, not value. Didn't think that future me would judge too. Every bunch, every scroll to buy was another missed chance to multiply. I dream of the day that I can say I'm free, I'm fine, I walked away. But freedom costs more than fun in a cart. I paid with my future, I shopped with my heart. I know that idolized in to myself, never again. Girl, be wise.
He's crashing the Dow Jones, time to snatch some Max 7 up. Trying to trip you up and excel, but y'all need to hide your kids, hide your wife, hide your kids, hide your wife, hide your kids, hide your wife, and hide your husband. 'Cause we're selling all our other assets out here. Buy the dip, don't look back, we're looking for more. We gon' find more, we gon' find more. Hopefully Leo's gonna run until that, run until that, run until tell that homeboy, home, home. We got more Vo, and our favorite stocks on discount. Selling right now would be so dumb, that'd be really dumb, for real. That'd be really, 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 really so dumb. I was attacked by some FUD on the news cycle. So dumb, so dumb, so dumb. He's crashing the Dow Jones, time to snatch some Max 7 up. Trying to trip you up and excel, but y'all need to hide your kids, hide your wife, hide your kids, hide your wife, hide your kids, hide your wife, and hide your husband. 'Cause we're selling all our other assets out here. Buy the dip, don't look back, we're looking for more. We gon' find more, we gon' find more. Hopefully Leo's gonna run until that, run until that, run until tell that homeboy, home, home. Buy through recession fears, buy through inflation, buy through the noise, buy through the news, ignore everything out there. He's crashing the Dow Jones, time to snatch some Max 7 up. Trying to trip you up and excel, but y'all need to hide your kids, hide your wife, hide your kids, hide your wife, hide your kids, hide your wife, and hide your husband. 'Cause we're selling all our other assets out here. Buy the dip, don't look back, we're looking for more. We gon' find more, we gon' find more. Hope Leo's gonna run until that, run until that, run until tell that homeboy, home, home. Well, obviously, we have some volatility in the market. Are you seriously gonna sell? All of your favorite ETFs are on a discount. In hindsight, you'll be glad that you bought through all of this uncertainty. This is not the time to run and hide. Need to buy more, gonna buy more. He's crashing the Dow Jones, time to snatch the Mag 7 up. Trying to trip you up and excel, but y'all need to hide your kids, hide your wife, hide your kids, hide your wife, hide your kids, hide your wife, and hide your husband. 'Cause we're selling all our other assets out here. Buy the dip, don't look back, we're looking for more. We gon' find more, we gon' find more. Leo's gonna run until that, run until that, run until tell that homeboy, home, home, home. He's crashing the Dow Jones, time to snatch the Max 7 up. Trying to trip you up and excel, but y'all need to hide your kids, hide your wife, hide your kids, hide your wife, hide your kids, hide your wife, and hide your husband. 'Cause we're selling all our other assets out here. Buy the dip, don't look back, we're looking for more. We gon' find more, we gon' find more.
Oh, guess who thinks she's a baby too? Oh, you're a baby too, she says. I'm a baby too. Oh, this one doesn't have anything in it. Oh, you're a baby too. Oh my gosh. You're the most spoiled dogs in the world. You don't need this. You're not lambs. You never got bottle fed from me. This is the first time. Oh, but you're just so cute. Can I go in now? This is enough. I don't have to wash everything.
He's crashing the Dow Jones, time to snatch some Max 7 up. Trying to trip you up and excel, but y'all need to hide your kids, hide your wife, hide your kids, hide your wife, hide your kids, hide your wife, and hide your husband.
Okay, baby, that's enough.